This is a casting call for actors and artists for an animated TV show, Solar Pirates. In this world, we have many strange creatures, flapping ships that sail across the solar system, and mysterious structures built by the Forerunners. But there is an ancient threat awakening, a terrible creature growing stronger as it feeds off people's misery. Wisdom, the last mystic of the Forerunner Valkyrie, seeks pupils to help her defeat the evil seraph that destroyed her people. Via dreams and a temperamental crow, she reaches across the stars to call several adventurers. Morgan Taliesin Aetherchaser is a mining pilot trying to improve his life and trying to get out of the daily grind to go after his dream to become a cosmonite when he runs into Dr. Zadok, the alchemist archaeologist who's obsessed with studying the Forerunners and proving himself to the Scholarly Council in Heliopolis. Why won't his peers take him seriously, and what must he do to prove himself? When uncovering ancient structures and their mysterious functions, the two run into Thistle Ghost Eyes, a desert wanderer and outcast for her strange ability to see spirits. Drawing on each other's strengths, the three adventurers must find their way to wisdom, overcome the obstacles such as dastardly pirates, punitive privateers, and unconscionable academics, not to mention competent cosmonites. Commodore Solar Monsoon is a merciless privateer, a greater cosmonite with a secret agenda for power. His first mate, Veronica the Impaler, is very sharp. The handsome and honorable Sir Frigate Startwinkle is regrettably only a lesser cosmonite. Many women of Heliopolis can't help but faint in his presence and enchanting charm. Speaking of charming, this is the swashbuckling pirate Splithair McGee. He and Royce will come running at any mention of treasure or maps. Like sharks to blood, Laird Perceptron, the most renowned academic, puts down all the silly theories of Dr. Zadok and has successfully gotten his research funding cancelled. He is an expert at finding promising pupils and co-publishing with them to put his name on all the most prestigious academic papers in the land. Okay, how is it made? So there are 8 steps to making this show. We need actors for steps 3 and 7. I'm primarily looking for actors right now, but if anybody wants to help with character art, backgrounds, paintings, sets, whatever, let me know. I'm keen to collaborate. So the first step is writing the episode and designing the characters. So here's some characters we designed for episode 1. And then the second step is storyboarding. So I just read through the episode, record my voice, narration, and then block out the whole episode on a timeline with sketches. This gives us like a master timeline, animatic, and as we make the rest of the episode, we just replace these storyboards with the real shots. Step 3 is filming the actors, and step 4 is processing the animations. We meet up in the park, we act out our characters, and then that motion is used to puppeteer our sketches and our character art. So this is a very artist-driven, very acting-driven process. I'll often have to do some touch-ups in the face as well. And so I'll look at the facial expressions, look at the body motion. When acting on these characters, body language is really important, and just being as expressive as possible. You're driving a cartoon, right? So you've got to really over-exaggerate your emotions and your expression. Step 5 is where it starts to all come together. We make our virtual sets and backgrounds. This is done, we just draw our backgrounds, paint our backgrounds, etc. Or we'll make 3D models, and then we'll take those animated planes and put them into our sets. Then we've got our shots. Step 6 is cutting all that into a master timeline. 7 is the audio and the score and the sound effects. This is a very fast and efficient filmmaking process. Yeah, so we just need some actors mostly. So the time commitment, homework, about half an hour. This is just reading over your lines, looking at your character art, finding a voice for your character, and practicing in the mirror a little bit before we meet up together. So feel free at this point to make line suggestions and improve your script. It's a collaborative team sport here. So then there's the acting portion. This is where we'll meet up in small groups, probably at the park or at my studio. We'll meet probably every 2 weeks and film for around 3 hours, and that should get all what we need for each episode. But if you can't make it to those sessions, I can probably make it. We can just meet up at another time. Depending on the quality of the audio that we get from our acting sessions, sometimes we have to re-record the lines. So here's the breakdown of how involved each character is in what episode. So these are the lead characters here. Now, people that are highlighted are people that we still need to cast for this show. So we need someone to play Thistle Ghost Eyes. She's in 4 out of 5 of the episodes. Sir Frigate Startwinkle. He's in 3 out of 5 of the episodes. There's a Lady Wisdom. She's in the final episode. There's Veronica the Impaler. She hasn't been cast yet. She's in 5 of the episodes. Her and Solar Monsoon are pretty important villains. Split Hair McGee. He's in 3 out of 5 of the episodes, and one of the episodes he has a larger role to play. Royce is also wherever Split Hair McGee is. And then there's Laird Perceptron, who's in just one of the episodes. So if you're interested in playing any of these characters or know somebody who you think would be good, then send me a DM. Let me know. There'll also be a lot of extras, pirates, gendarmes, citizens, etc. And if you can do different character voices, then you can play different characters. So send me a DM. Let me know if you're interested.